I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. All girls all over the world. Original man, stop man, pon your case, man. I love how all girls are move them body. And when you move your body, you move it nice and sweet and sexy. Alright? Woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want me part for the woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want me part for the woman. Physically fit. Physically fit. Physically. Woman, physically fit. Physically fit. Physically. Woman, you nice, sweet, fantastic. Bitch up on the ocean, that's a bit Titanic. Woman, you nice, sweet, energetic. Bitch up on the ocean, that's a bit Titanic. Woman, you nice, sweet, fantastic. Bitch up on the ocean, that's a bit Titanic. Woman, you nice, sweet, energetic. Bitch up on the ocean, that's a bit Titanic. Come on, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want make man man up. Woman, you cute. I don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want make man man up. Eyeliner. When you face a make man man up. Nose powder. When you face a make man man up. Lucky eyebrow. When you face a make man man up. Get a lipstick. When you face a make man man up. Woman, you nice broad face and you nice lip. Make man flip and bust up them lip. Woman, you nice and energetic. Bitch up on the ocean, that's a big titan. Woman, you nice broad face and you nice lip. Make man flip and bust up them lip. Woman, you nice and energetic. Bitch up on the ocean, that's a big titan. Woman, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
I like to move it, move it. He like to move it, move it. She like to move it, move it. You like to move it. They like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it. I like. Oh, did I? Have I done I? Did I do? I like to. I think I did. I like. We. What about we? They. They did they as well. Okay. Oh, I got it. I got the new one. I got the new one. Them? No, is that? Can I say them or not? Them like to move it, move it. We like to move it, move it. Wait, there's got to be another one. We, us. Oh, us? Can you do us like to? Us like to move it, move it. That's the one. Like to move it, move it. Us like to move it, move it. Us like to move it, move it. Move it, move it. Move it, move it. Move it, move it. Okay then. While you're here, I just want to tell you a little story. It's not a story that my daddy used to tell me. He was a king as well. I was born probably about 68 years ago, over by that tree over there, yeah. And I remember things changed a lot. In those days in Madagascar, it wasn't so commercial, you know? It wasn't all about money and who's got the latest tree and what leaves are you wearing and who's got the latest fur on their back, you know? Those days it was just me and a couple of the others, you know, doing the jungle boogie, you know. Jungle boogie, jungle boogie. You really think this is never going to end? Because it is. 3, 2, 1.